welcome to Junction City today. I'm here with two marvelous women, Danielle and Sarah.
Hello.
Hi.
So good to have you. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I am the head of special collections at Weber State University, and what we do is document the history of Weber and Davis County through photographs, scrapbooks, letters, diaries, anything we can get our hands on.
And I am Danielle with Ogden Downtown Alliance. Ogden Downtown Alliance is a nonprofit organization, and we kind of work alongside Ogden City government as a liaison to the business owners and the community. We host large-scale events to boost economic vitality and community vibrancy downtown, and then we manage the 4 business associations in the area. So I have a fun job.
So you both do something that's so important to the community.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you.
So we've collaborated on this great thing that's coming up May 9th through the 11th.
Yes.
I think a lot of people have heard the word sesquicentennial. Maybe not all of them can say it right, but a lot of people have been throwing that word around, and the idea of this big 150th anniversary of the Transcontinental Railroad and its impact on our community. And so we're really excited to be able to get together with different groups around Ogden and host a big festival. We have so many people coming in, and it's a chance for visitors to mingle with our community and really have a big celebration about Ogden's heritage. So
That's great. How can the local residents know what will be happening during those 3 days?
yeah, so information-wise, the best hub for that is GoldenSpike2019.com, listed below. And also, if you go on Facebook and you go on Heritage Festival 150th Anniversary, we have a Facebook page there as well.
What's your favorite thing that will be happening during that time?
I think for me, I'm really excited about a lot of the cultural performances we're going to have. Ogden Downtown Alliance does a lot of awesome, huge scale events. A lot of people are familiar with Farmers Market and Harvest Moon, and we've been able to make some connections with some awesome cultural organizations. And so really having an opportunity to have 3 days of a street festival gives us a chance to highlight all kinds of different awesome organizations in the area. I don't know.
For me, there's 2 parts. One is we've got some exhibits that will be here in the station that'll look at the 50th anniversary celebrations in 1919 and the 100th anniversary celebration in 1969. We've also worked with some local area high school students, and they will be presenting some of their research and work on the impact the railroad had on local people here in Ogden. And then with special collections, what we're going to be down here doing is collecting oral histories and photographs from people who either worked for the railroad or even if they just have memories of the trains, the station, riding the rails, anything like that, to try and collect that history and make sure that it's documented. It seemed like a perfect time, since we were going to have a large number of people in this area, for people to come down and share their stories, and if they have photographs, to bring them down and let us scan them and add them.
That's great. So anybody with any memorabilia, bring it.
Yes, anything.
Those 3 days.
Yeah, we will be down here all 3 days, all basically open to close, ready to take those oral histories and those photographs and things.
In mentioning that too, I think it's kind of cool going through this process of collaborating and putting this event together, because we've really realized that pretty much most of the families in Ogden have some kind of connection to the railroad, whether you knew it before or if you're starting to look into it now, given all of the festivities and celebrations that are going on, has kind of spiked that interest in people, and we're hearing a lot more stories, so that's exciting.
I think it's so inspiring that an organization that had to have so many people come together for it to work, as the railroad, that it came here and changed Ogden. I think that it helps inspire people to work together and try harder for the future.
Most definitely. I mean, the one thing I love about Ogden's history is we are so diverse, and that diversity comes because of the railroad. I mean, the railroad brought in people from different nationalities, ethnicities, cultures, that all came here and made a home here. And, you know, when you go and you talk, like Danielle said, talk to people, and especially younger generations that really don't think about the railroad anymore. And then all of a sudden they start to look and realize, wait a minute, I'm here because Grandpa came to work on the railroad and decided Ogden was a great place to live and stayed. And so it's really amazing how much that 150 years later, this one event impacted Ogden for the last 150 years.
And it will be so fun to be able to celebrate that.
Yes, it's going to be an amazing 3-day event. It's one not to be missed.
It is not a small feat trying to, honor our past heritage and encapsulate all that's gone into this in a 3-day festival. I mean, it sounds like so much, but it really is so hard to be able to really highlight everything. I'll just talk a little bit about the festival itself. So it's going to be May 9th, 10th, and 11th from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. all 3 days. It's going to start over at Ogden Union Station and then go all the way down Historic 25th Street to Grant Avenue. And we're going to have cultural performances, like I mentioned earlier, historic presentations, model railways and trains, lots of different groups coming from all over the U.S. and even internationally. So we're really excited about that. Community activities, a lot of art, both live and local artisans selling their wares. We'll have a beer garden, so think Harvest Moon, but 3 days and way bigger. So local vendors and international vendors. So it'll be a good mix. It'll be family friendly. So we hope that a lot of people will come out and celebrate with us.
Yeah, and here in the station, there'll be a lot of lectures about the history of the railroad and the impact on the local area. And then also a lot of workshops. We're doing a lot of workshops on how to preserve your family history, how to do oral histories, how to do podcasts and things like that in a way to make sure that the history of this isn't forgotten.
It sounds like there's something for everyone.
Definitely.
There are so many different things happening, whether you're, more passionate about art, music, you just want to get out and do something with your family, or a lecture series. If you go to that GoldenSpike 2019 website, there is a whole calendar of events of everything happening around the Ogden area. So I would definitely recommend looking at that. So.
That sounds great. Well, I'm so glad that you could be here.
Our
And
pleasure.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much for trying to engage the community and to bring us something that will be so memorable.
Yeah, we hope everyone will come out and celebrate with us.
Come down and have the fun.
Yeah, have all the fun.